Are your restaurant sales and profits flat or even declining no matter what you do? I get how frustrating that can be, and you can't imagine how common it is. Your food is awesome, your service is on point, your restaurant's clean and beautiful, you're posting on social media, you've trimmed back your costs, but you just can't get any traction. Now, if this sounds like you, keep listening and I'll show you what you've been missing to make all your efforts more effective and get you to the thriving restaurant you've been working for. In my 35 years in hospitality and the past decade as a full-time consultant, I've realized what 100% of the most successful restaurants have in common. And for the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can apply this powerful concept to supercharge sustainable revenue and profit growth for your restaurant. You are consistently being bombarded by online experts all saying you need more customers and less expense. Well, no kidding. But they're missing the point. You need more of the right guests. And the way all the most successful restaurants are making this happen is through a system called Ideal Guest Alignment, or IGA. Now, what does IGA mean? Well, the first part is ideal guest. It's important to identify the guests you want rather than just struggling with the guests you have. If they were ideal, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. Your ideal guest is the guest you want filling your restaurant. They can afford to eat out, they're in your area, there's enough of them to sustain your business. There's tons of free online resources for local demographic information and trends and traffic and a lot more. You need to drill down through all of that and figure out who they really are. Now, once you have a good picture of your ideal guest, it's time to dig into what their preferences are and what are the most important factors impacting their buying decisions. What makes them attracted to and loyal to a brand? What type of marketing is the most effective with them? Then it's time to evaluate everything you're doing through the lens of these preferences and align every detail with this ideal guest. Now, why is this important? Well, there's only 3 ways to increase revenue in your restaurant. You need more guests, or more visits, or more spend per visit. By identifying and attracting and aligning with your ideal guest, you supercharge your revenue by hitting all 3 of those at once. You attract the right guests by marketing to them in the most effective way. You increase the frequency of visits by providing them with exactly what they want and in a way that they love. You become their go-to restaurant rather than just one in their rotation of many restaurants. You boost the spend per guest by aligning your menu exactly with their preferences, which encourages them to buy more without having to sell them anything. Long gone are the days of pushy servers doing sales contests, forcing appetizers and desserts on guests that don't want them. Now, it's important we talk a little about the shifting demographics in the restaurant industry. I get asked all the time, isn't it just about great food and great service? And the answer is kind of. But the problem is that today there's so many different definitions of great across different groups. The key to the long-term success of your restaurant is considering the demographic shifts that are happening in your area and across the whole restaurant industry. Now, for the past 40 years, the baby boomer generation had all the purchasing power. And because of this, their definition of great food and great service became the norm. Their buying decision preferences drove every best practice in the industry. But since 2018, the buying power has shifted in the restaurant industry from the baby boomers to the millennials. Now, the reason this is important is that their buying preferences are dramatically different from baby boomers. So aligning with the preferences of these 28 to 43-year-olds is going to become more and more important as they're going to dominate the restaurant industry for the next 30 years as boomers spend less and less. So is this all just for marketing? Well, not at all. Understanding where to market and how to market to your ideal guest is really important, but it doesn't stop there. This is the problem with all the online gurus saying that you just need more customers. If you bring in more customers who you're not aligned with, you're just going to piss off more people faster. Your menu, your service model, your music, lighting, decorations, uniforms, your staffing, your training and ordering, these should all be aligned. This drives retention and return visits, which grow your revenue exponentially. Wouldn't it be amazing to have happy guests who couldn't wait to return rather than having to constantly spend more and more on marketing to attract new customers to replace the ones who won't return? The ones who you already spent marketing dollars to get in the door in the first place? Identifying your ideal guests' unique preferences and aligning your concept with them impacts the effectiveness of every single thing you do. If supercharging your revenue and profit using IGA sounds good to you, click the link below to speak directly with me or someone from my team about our Restaurant Accelerator program. It includes our full foundational online course that guides you through identifying your unique ideal guest and what preferences impact their buying decisions. I walk you through step-by-step how to refine your concept, your menu, your service model, ambiance, marketing, even hiring superstars with ease, all guided by IGA. The program also includes weekly live coaching sessions, direct messaging with your coaches. We have a private spam-free online peer support community and tons of downloadable resources to get you going right away. Now, you may be hesitating because your restaurant's different. Well, in reality, every restaurant is different, but the systems in this program are designed to help you dial in your unique restaurant in your unique area. You may also be thinking you don't have the time for this, but think of the time that you'll save by focusing your efforts only on things that work. Stop wasting time and money throwing things against the wall and hoping something sticks. So money's tight. What about the price? Well, money is tight because things aren't working. But what if you could double your revenue and your profits? What would that be worth? How much is it costing you to not make these changes? If you follow the program, it pays for itself in no time, and it's way less expensive than one-on-one consulting. But what if it doesn't work? Well, we have a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So if you complete the course and you participate in the weekly coaching and you don't feel like you're getting what you need, reach out to us for a full refund within 30 days. There's no risk getting started now. So what are the next steps? Let's get a call scheduled. There's no sales pitch. We already talked about all that stuff here. We're here to help. So if what we do will help you, then we're going to get you signed up for the program. If not, we're happy to point you in the right direction of someone who's a better fit for your needs. Click the link below to schedule a free discovery call and get started today.